Welcome back to the channel, guys, and Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everyone has a fantastic 2023 this year. We don't want all that tomfoolery and shenanigans that we had last year. Anyway, today we're going to do an unboxing video because a few people asked for it. I've got a ton of boxes. I've actually moved them from over there into the house, so we're going to go and do it up in the house. It's bloody freezing today. I don't know what's going on with our weather. Let's go and get that sorted. I've got a couple of gearboxes here to wrap up, put on a pallet, get them sent off to Adelaide. They're going to get rebuilt. One of them's an IRS, one of them's an early box, but we're going to use components for both of them just to get our final drive where we want it to be. The Beetle pan now, 56, we've got to get this married together and start heater channel welding, so that's pretty much next now, so we'll get that sorted. I've got the engine on the engine stand. This is our 2276. Obviously it does still need to be put together, but you know, you can see, woohoo, long block, nice. So we're going to leave that here for a while. We're not going to get into the details on that yet, but let's go inside and do some unboxing of a lot of stuff. Let's do it. Okay, so we are in the house, and as you can see, there's a lot of boxes that need to be unpackaged. Let's just kind of jump in randomly and see what we can find. I think we'll just go with this one at the front here, eh? Let's get cracking. Okay, so the first box is actually engine related, and we'll just have a look and see what we've got in here. This is for the 2276. So we've got our linkage carburetor kit, and that one's from CB Performance. Obviously it's got the air cleaners. Let's see what else we've got here. Obviously the cover plates go on top. Alloy pulley, which I am not going to use. I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to do a video just on this and why these are a bad idea for your engine, and we'll go into that later. Obviously the parts for the shroud, fan, generator, bracket. What else have we got? Manifold. I'm not really sure about this casting on them. Yeah, we might even have a bit of a play around with the insides of those, because I reckon they're going to need some polishing and porting, but we'll see. Gland nut, some T-pieces. Now this is our 30... Oh, I've got spark plugs as well. That's kind of cool. So 36 horsepower with a dog house on the back. That isn't going to stay chrome. Unfortunately, at the time I couldn't find a black one, but I'm actually going to repaint that. I'll probably sandblast it and paint it a colour. We'll see. I haven't really decided yet on that, but that's the, you know, chrome's not a good idea. A lot of people do run chrome, and I know I've got a chrome on my other stand motor, but it just retains the heat, and it's not really the best for heat. So anyway, we'll stick all this stuff back in. That's number one box. Next on the agenda is, this is the Vintage Speed exhaust, and this sucker here, this is the same one I've got on my other motor as well, but they are just works of art. They're unreal. They've done a really good job. Now this one is a high flow, and it also has matching balanced pipes that are going to come off it for length, so different style to what's out there. I think this is like a new one that they're bringing out, but it's for obviously a lowered bus, so it's going to tuck up quite well. But you know, it's got really nice TIG weld. If you look at the welding on it, you know, you can see here it's all stainless obviously, but really good quality. I've had nothing but good reviews with this exhaust, so stainless the way to go, that's for sure. I think they run around, you know, prices. There's no real point talking about prices because everything in Australia is 1,000 times dearer than anywhere else. So I think these are like 12 or 1,300 bucks. Now, obviously in America, they're going to be a lot cheaper than that. So people always gasp at the prices that we pay down here, but that's just the reality of living on the arse end of the world. You know, you pay for shipping, And our Aussie dollar's not fantastic either. So that would be the disc clutch for, I won't open it, but that's part of the engine, obviously. We also have, let's have a look at this one here. So this is all from Rod Penrose. This is all the gasket kit for the motor. That's good. Some flanges and other bits and pieces. Excellent. That goes with the motor. Oh, here we go. These are the IDF Weber copies, which are the 40mm. And these aren't bad. They're actually used quite a lot. We'll see how they go, of course. They've even got Rod's little logo on the side here. So yeah, they look like a reasonably good, you know, they're copy of the original Webers, of course. Put that back in there. So obviously there's two of those. This would be stage 2 clutch kit, pressure plate, I should say. 200mm, obviously for a 12-volt system. That's not a knife, that's a knife. Pretty standard pressure plate. Stage 2, made in the USA, which is good to see. Alright, pop that back in there. That's got to handle the horsepower of the bigger motor, of course. What's in the box? I think this is more motor components. Yes. This is a electric fuel pump, which we are going to be running with a filter. Electric fuel pump. We're not going to go manual on that big motor. And what else is in here? Oh, the oil cool stand, oil cooler. That's obviously our oil filter cap, which is going to screw on, a little billet style one, all motor related again. And it's from Rod Penrose, of course. There we go. And there's the oil cooler upright as well. More engine related componentry. Let's pop that to the side. Let's see what this one is. Now this is one I've actually, I did open this before. Brakes. Master cylinder, dual version. Master cylinder. We've got calipers, and we also have, this is all the front disc brake kits and the calipers as well. Obviously you guys have seen that they're already mounted onto braided lines for the front. So that is all cool. Goes in there. Okay, so brakes, that's all brake related stuff. Now this is a good one. This is a front grille for the dashboard speaker. Pretty nice. So that's a good score. Oh, now these are the running board rubbers. And there's two of them in here. And they've got the right amount of ribs on these. So you can buy running board rubber restoration kits and the ribs just aren't right for an early Beetle. So these ones are the proper style. This came from, or was it Wolfberg West? I think that might be the Wolfberg West one. Anyway, yeah, they were the Wolfberg West ones. So that's cool. Another one that I actually had opened. Ah, yes. Now these are the Vintage Speed stainless steel tips. So they're not going to rust. And obviously down where we are, we're on the coast, anything chrome down here eventually pits and rusts. So we really have to swap a lot of stuff out to stainless steel. But these are a really nice quality, internally baffled, of course. So I've got 2 lots of that. We've also got horn button. So that's the original style for the 56 in the ivory colour. Horn, just an aftermarket horn, 12 volt, because we needed that. And that's just the hardware for the tips. This is the stainless steel 32 mil, 33 mil. So these are the chrome trim for the side of the running boards. They were really hard to find. These ones came from Custom and Commercial in the UK. They weren't cheap, and especially to ship them to Australia, they were frightfully expensive because it's in a large container. These are stainless steel hubcaps, and the quality of these are really good. They weren't cheap. I think I paid about $200 or $300 for them. But you know, the stamping's good. The recess here is proper. And yeah, stainless, they're not gonna rust and they're gonna look good. We've got 4 of those, obviously. That was actually an eBay purchase. What else we got? Okay, here's another box. This is gonna be, lots of little stuff here. We've got seals for the rear axles. We have rubber torsion tube bushers. We've got, actually, now these are cool. A couple of rubber gaskets for the headlights and the rear engine lid light. These are cool. Check these things out. They are stainless steel windscreen wiper arms. So again, going with stainless so they're not going to rust. Happy about that. These are, they're just bearings. That's not very exciting stuff to show you, unfortunately, but you know, you need new bearings, don't you? Got to have new bearings in your life. I think that's it for that box. These are from Heritage. These are from Beat Up Heritage in the UK, and they are rubber boots for the axle tubes. There you go. That one's easy. Then we have a set of gauge shocks. These are the adjustable style ones. They're about $400 for the 2. You've got a little adjusting wheel here for the dampener, and there's quite a few amounts of adjustability in these. So yeah, you can make them stiff. So a set of gauge shocks for the front and back. Back ones. Quarter window from Wolfberg West. And again, these are really good quality. I actually like these. They've got a great chrome finish on them, and obviously brand new glass, and even the little clip window here is pretty cool too. So anyway, I've got 2 of those because our ones were completely knackered. These are the TMI foam for the front seats. It's front, top and bottom. Yeah, so they're just how they mould them. And it just means that you get that really nice looking seat. It's a great idea. Don't have to worry with coconut fibres and all that jazz. What have we got in here? I think that might be the other, that's the other window. Not really sure what that is. Let's have a look at that in a second. So these are the window, one of my window runners was non-existent, and then these would be the rubbers that go inside them. So that's just miscellaneous stuff again. Oh, okay. These ones are the chrome trim that runs around the window. That little trim that gets clipped in. So that's cool. There's 2 of those in this big box. A lot of window componentry, of course, that I didn't have. Let's see what's in here. I can't remember what this is. What is this? What is this thing? Ah, okay. That would be the engine lid handle, T-handle. Haven't really looked at that, but yeah, it looks all right. Got a key with it. I'll probably rekey those to a proper original key, because I can do that. And that's an American one, American made, which is good. All right, next one, West Coast Metric, and they've sent me over, that would be the windscreen chrome dress ring trim that goes in the rubber, and obviously the rubber seal. So that was an awkward thing to ship and expensive as well. Some more engine stuff here. Just again, more chrome trim that's going to have to be blasted and changed, which is annoying. It's just the way it is. And again, more chrome trim. Just all the tinware basically. Block off for the electric fuel pump. And Jenny stand, which I don't know, maybe I'll leave this like this, or I might paint it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It's all right quality, but I'm not really a big of a fan on the chrome stuff. But what do you do? I might even use an original one. That's it for that box. More vintage speed stuff here. This is the so this is that new bit I was telling you guys about. It's just like the matched length for tune, and I might even pop that date. This is stainless, but it hasn't been finished off, so I might even polish all that because I'm just a bit silly like that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Obviously the gasket kit that goes with it, and the other pipe that's in there too. So that's cool. That's the rest of that. Then we've got this one here, which is a lot of little parts. We've got our, that is the black trim that goes around the guards to the body seal. That's cool. What else? Oh, this is where all the money is. the miscellaneous parts, and you can see in here you've got chrome handles, window winders, rubber seals, bungs for the chrome trim. You've got stainless steel bolts for the bumper bars. Oh yeah, just little bits and pieces, but it all adds up. You know, this is where the money is. A lot of that stuff. Now this would be some trim. Yes, it is. So these will be stainless steel. This is the stainless steel kit for the entire car, and again, period. You know, the right correctness for the car. This one is from, I think it's Wolfberg West. Yes, it is. Stainless steel trim there. Oh, here we go. There's still more in the bottom of this box. More wants to come out. Here it comes. Woohoo! So, body seal. I think that's body seal. Is this body seal? Can anyone tell me? Yes, that is body seal. Body to pan seal. Bumper bar brackets, because I didn't have those. And these are going to be door chrome handles. These are the American made ones. So let's check out the chrome quality on that. And they do look to be pretty nice. The plating looks pretty good. I don't know if it's triple chromed or not, but it doesn't look too bad at all. Yeah, they look nice. So I am actually going to key all the keys to one set of keys, and I will do a video on how to actually pull these barrels apart and how to change your key combination. I actually have a key cutting machine, and I used to cut keys years ago when I worked in a hardware store, so pulling the barrels apart and changing them is not that difficult. A lot of people think it's Chinese magic or something like that, I don't know, but it's not. So I will do a video on how to do that. Anyway, that's those bits done. What else have we got? Shim kits, rubber boots. What else is in here? What the hell? Oh, striker plates. Yeah, so we need those for the front doors. Striker plates. A lot of cool stuff in here. A lot of shims. Excellent. Okay. And then we have here, these are the mirrors from air-cooled accessories in the UK. These are the swan neck side mirrors. So let's have a bit of a look at the quality of these guys. Yeah, they're really nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Really, really good chrome work on these. They're triple chromed for sure, triple plated I should say. Yeah, they're nice. Very nice. Put those back in the box. Okay, so these are all the tie rod arms and ball joints for the front link pin kit. Or beam I should say. And also we have speedo cable. We've got a boot for the handbrake. There's all sorts of small parts in here. Accelerator cable, a lot of seals. We've got heater cables. We have a shift rod linkage and other little assortments of parts. Oh look, I even got a gear stick knob thing on the end of it, and a little shuttlecock part for the shift rod. Yeah, just small little bits and pieces, just seals. That's cool. A lot of that will come into play. More ball joints, tie rod arms. Alright, chuck those all back in. Okay, so this is the inside. Some door componentry and chrome trim. So that'll be the division bar for the windows. This is the wire cover panel under the bonnet. So have a look at that. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. It looks original. I like that. Cool. And then there's some other stuff inside. What else we got in here? Oh, that's the chrome trim that's the trim for the door cards. So that's cool. And then we've got a glove box with a whole lot of other parts inside it. Let's have a look what's in here. Oh, that's a seal for the front. Oh, stickers. Yes, we got stickers for the air cleaner and the fuse box for underneath the bonnet. That would be, what's that? That's a steering column bush. Speedo dress ring. Some other bits of chrome for inside, just trim. Oh God, there's a lot of little bits and pieces. This is the thing. Oh, some little Bosch stickers for the coils. I've got a 6 volt and a 12 volt. That was just something I wanted for other bits and pieces. There's some hubcap clips. Yep, a lot of those. The globes. couple of rubber blocks for the body. These guys are headlight plug socket. A lot of little tiny things. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see this all put back together with, you know, considering a lot of these parts are aftermarket. They're not original. I mean, I just didn't get them. So, and some other small little parts here. Rubber steering, bush. Oh, these are really cool. They are little computerized semaphore globes, 12 volt, and they'll flash. So when they pop up, they'll actually flash and indicate. Good for modern traffic. And obviously for people that don't know what semaphores are. So that's a good one. And what else? I think the last thing we got is the pop-out windows. Quarter vent windows. Good quality, I should say. Come with a pinch weld that goes around the window. And obviously the gasket. That's not bad rubber. I wouldn't say it's fantastic, but it'll do the job. And then obviously the actual windows, the pop-out windows themselves. And they don't look too bad either. Okay, so I think that's about it, guys, for the unboxing. There's a lot of stuff there. There is still some more boxes coming too, so... But, you know, the cost of what you see here is almost, say, $7,000. Yeah, 7 or 8 grand. So there's a lot. There's a lot. It doesn't look like a lot of stuff for the money. But as you know, parts are just becoming expensive, and shipping to Australia and our dollar compared to the American dollar, you know, it's crazy to think how much these things cost to restore. Anyway, that's pretty much the unboxing video up to date. There is still more stuff coming, but I thought I'd just quickly do a video just to show you guys what it's all about. See you guys in the next video. Quick one. Cheers and stay funky. Yo.